Hi my lovelies, how are you doing? I hope you guys have had a great week. Well, today we're going to be learning how to make peanut butter soup. And in Ghana they actually call it granite soup. So it's going to be a long video, and since that's going to be the case, we'll jump right on it. Okay, so we have Florence and Mary, and they are going to show me how to make granite soup. Okay, so a lot of Americans know this as peanut butter soup, but in Ghana they call it granite soup. So right now, ginger, ginger is being cut up, and I'm going to keep this recording so that the next time I do it, I will have this recording to go by. Okay. Well, not the next time I do it, it'll be the first time I do it. But I'm just taking note. So she's cutting the onions. So she already did the garlic and the ginger. So now it's the onions. Okay, so and now they're cutting the ginger up in more smaller pieces. Okay, so now this is how they grind. So that's the garlic and the ginger. And what do you call that tool that you're using to ground? It's just a grinder?
We call it Eta.
Eta and apotoyua.
Blend it enough, and then
Yes,
you put it in the blender.
Yes.
Oh.
So that the ginger can blend well.
Right. Abraham puts it in the blender from the beginning.
Like that.
You know, Abraham kept telling me, I would tell him his food tastes so good, but Abraham would tell me, no, you have to know how they cook in Ghana. He said the women, he said they know how to cook. They know what's good.
Exactly.
So I had nothing to compare it to.
Okay.
So you're adding water to it. You know what you're doing, Abraham?
We need to do so salsa. Salsa.
So it makes that white looking color? There's no milk or anything added that, right? I'm surprised it looks that light. I mean, that
Is it okay or?
looks like a strawberry milkshake.
So then maybe it needs salsa.
Okay,
Tomato
so
paste.
this was peanut butter, so, or granite, as you call it, and where?
With tomato paste.
Tomato paste.
Yes.
And is the granite all gone? Okay, so
No.
so this is the tomato paste. Can you open the lid so I can see the consistency?
Oh, this is very liquid.
Oh, so this
light.
is more liquid
Yeah.
than peanut butter.
But it's still peanut butter, but there's no sugar or anything. It's really
Okay, no sugar. So peanut butter in the U.S., we have sugar added
you have
to
a
it.
little-
But this is real no sugar.
Yeah. I want you to taste that one.
Okay.
and see.
So tomato paste and granite, which is pretty much a natural peanut butter.
Yeah,
Okay, so then you add the water.
it's natural. Very natural.
And see, this is, as you can see, Florence is using her right hand to mix. They do not use their left hand to mix in Ghana.
No, no, no.
You will get beaten if you use your left hand. No, I'm just kidding. No one will eat your food though, I'm sure.
Right? No one will eat your food, right? Yeah. That's abomination.
Taboo.
Taboo. So what's the right consistency? Like it has to be very liquidy?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to steam it. So
Steam
the
it.
oil comes out before.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, Abraham taught me that, like steaming the oil out.
Hey, come with that way. Then my brother is a very good cook.
I think so. We invited people over to our house to eat, and they love his food. They love it,
But
love
you
it.
see the difference with it.
Yes, I see the difference. You have some techniques he has not used.
It's okay.
Told you.
Yeah, you did, Abraham. You did. It's got a nice nutty smell. It smells very, very good. And again, this is tomato paste, the granite, and water. Okay, so this is the chicken. Oh, and what's that already in the bowl?
The beef.
Okay, so that's beef. And you all, this is fresh beef. What we call in the United States organic. So we're gonna make rice balls. So we're gonna put it in the rice cooker first, and then add extra water to make
That's
the
my
water,
suggestion.
make the rice sticky. So now we are, this is salt water, and this is the beef right here. Okay. So she's cutting up the chicken.
Look at that. Look at the look at me. Look at the dust. Look at the dust.
So she pours all the juice out. Puts fresh water in. So what does the salt do when you had it in the water before? What's the purpose of it?
Any germs instead of vinegar.
Okay, so using salt instead of vinegar to kill germs.
Called spicy 7.
So now we have the mixture of the onion, garlic, and ginger.
Yes.
That has been grinded first with a hand grinder and then put into a blender.
Please, the cube.
Oh.
And this is what Maggie cube.
Yes.
Maggie is known all around the world for her cubes, her that seasoning. So crumble up the Maggie cube, 2 cubes.
Yes.
Okay.
Depending on the quantity of the soup.
Okay. So would this be considered a big pot of soup or a small pot?
Big.
This is a big pot. Okay.
Okay, let me.
So Maggie has been added on top. 2 cubes of Maggie. And we have the chicken and beef, cow beef in here. And then the garlic and the onion. And what was it? Garlic and ginger is added in here. Oh, look at that.
Turn it high.
Well, that
This you can turn it a
the
little.
smell is good, people. It smells very good.
Huh? Right.
So now we have fresh fish that we will be adding. So what are you going to do with that fish?
I'll add it to
Because
this one.
okay.
You sure too?
Sorry?
You surely too?
It's okay.
Because if I take one, then who's going to take one?
Don't sorry, one for you, one for sister. That's all.
I don't like fish really in
And
my
you guys
soup.
don't,
Hey, you don't like tilapia, you will love this one.
Okay.
and you guys don't want some?
We will take the other one. We have chicken, we have meat, we have a beef.
I really like fish.
Okay. So I should add one.
Yeah.
For him, right.
Yes.
Because that head is nothing. You're going to throw it away.
Hey. Hey. And that part is a sweet.
You like the head the best? Yeah.
It's only this part is good.
Yo.
Yes. Boom.
Florence and Mary do not agree. They think the head is very, very good.
Yeah, that's what my brother came too.
So then what do you do to prepare this? What do you, just washing the fish, cleaning it?
Yes, if, because I'm adding to this one, and we have all the ginger, garlic, everything, so we just add it to this one.
Now this fish is frozen, right?
Yes.
But you like fresh fish where it's not
Yes.
frozen.
Yes, it's fresh tilapia.
I do not know how to cut like that. So does that fish have scales on it? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you gotta take all the scales off.
Took it off already.
No, she's taking scales off now.
Yeah.
So the people that you buy it from are supposed to take the scales off, but they're
I
still.
am selling it.
You're the one selling it. Okay, makes sense. Okay.
So put the blame on me.
The seller herself did not take the scales off, so now
Wow.
she's paying the price. She's having to take them off now. I just asked Mary if she had another name, and she said it's Emefa. And she speaks Ewe. And Florence, do you have another name? What is your name?
Jifa.
Jefa. And that's tree?
No, anyway.
Ewe also. Okay. So how many different languages are spoken in Ghana? I know there's a lot, but what are the main ones?
Ewe, tree, ga.
English,
Hausa.
Hausa. Okay, so that is quite a bit. So now the fish is being placed in there. Now will more water be added no?
We'll add water to this one and add it to it.
Okay, so water will be added to the granite and the tomato paste
Yes.
with water. Okay, so no more water will be added to the pot with the fish and the meat in it, but it'll be added here. Okay. So now these are tomatoes and hot peppers. Is the green or the peppers?
Pepper green.
So they're very hot.
It's not all that hot, but it's okay.
Okay.
I want to cook it small.
Okay. Okay, so now this is boiling. Again, these are the tomatoes and the green peppers that aren't super hot. They're hot. They add spice, but they won't burn your mouth. So now we are blending the tomato the peppers, and the water mixture. So you strain it. Okay. So you just use the water?
Yeah, I'll use it and add some to it. And I'll use it to mix the granite paste.
Okay.
Add it to this one.
Now will you still use this too? No?
No.
But I have to do it quick because already they saw some of the things. The ones who didn't want to, they took us a little back. The ones now I can get. And I don't want, anything. Learn that there's a.
So she's adding that to the granite. And stirring that. So do you bring that to a boil or anything?
No, I'll just add it to this one.
Okay. So this is what it looks like all blended together. So now we're adding the garden egg and the peppers. More peppers. So this time it's whole peppers. They're not grinded. Okay.
Onion.
And onions.
Sorry, okra.
Okra.
Yes.
Oh. Interesting. I will try that. Okra is not my favorite, so that will be interesting to try it in the soup.
Okay.
So while you're cooking, do you taste it to see if the flavor's good? You do? Okay, so you taste the
Yes.
soupy part. Okay.
Just a little salt.
A little too salty.
No,
Okay.
I have to add a little salt.
A little more salt. Okay.
I don't have salt.
The salt is right there.
You don't like too much salt, right?
No, not too much. Like just normal.
Normal.
Yeah. So do you all learn English in school or do you learn it at home?
My own learning is at home.
At home?
Yeah.
We usually speak English
In school too.
Okay.
But in our village, they even use vernacular to teach us.
What is that?
The local
Gonakolaka.
language to teach us.
Okay.
In my village,
Mm-hmm.
where I attend my school.
So how many languages do you know?
Okay, Ewe, English, Tree, a little Ga.
A little guy?
Yes.
And what about you, Mary? Mary's over there laughing. What?
Ewe, English, tree, and a little gun.
Okay.
Then, if someone speak, I understand, but I can't speak.
That sounds like Abraham. It was so funny. Abraham told me that one lady, he was speaking tree with one lady, and she said, what other language do you know? And she said, because whatever other language you know, she goes, please speak it, because your tweet is horrible. So now everything is in the pot, and all it needs to do is just cook. So all the ingredients have been added. This is rice balls to go with the soup. So basically mushy rice. And you eat this with your hand. So it was almost like you pounded like a fufu or something. So earlier, Florence was telling me how she stays in shape. I notice a lot of Ghanaian women are small and very in shape. And I think this is one way you stay in shape. Is this? That's very good arm exercise. They do a lot of pounding of things. See, the texture is making it very, very fluffy. So, get a cup, put it in a little Ziploc baggie.
We normally use different rubber, but we don't
Right.
have it. You don't have it, that's
Right.
why we are using.
So is it those little brown baggies you use? The little brown rubbers? No, it's something
normally
different.
We have rubber for this, for bagging.
Oh,
rice.
especially for that.
Yes.
So you dip it in water each
Yes,
time?
Yes.
Okay, you dip the little red cup in water. Okay.
Yes. So that the rice will not stuck in.
Okay. So it
Yeah,
doesn't
so
stick to the sides.
Yes.
Okay. So because these are the only kind of bags we have, this is what we're using, but
Yes.
normally it's not this kind of bag.
Exactly.
Now, if let's say a person didn't use up all the rice bags, the rice balls, would they can you put it in the refrigerator?
No, it will spoil.
It will spoil, so you have to use
can
it
keep
right away.
Yes.
Okay.
So you don't have to prepare it plenty. If it's okay, you have to take some and leave the rice. The rice you can keep it in fridge and heat.
But once it goes into the bag,
Yes.
you have to use it immediately.
Exactly.
Oh, well, I guess Abraham's going to be eating a lot of rice balls. Finished product. This is what it looks like. So we have the fish, and we have some beef, and we have some chicken right there. So I'm going to dig in and eat. Bon appetit.